Started.
Okay. All right. Welcome to the Moonshot Innovations IT Resilience and Business Continuity Planning Series. Moonshot is very fortunate to be in a position to help companies with tactical and strategic IT challenges. Our hope is to create a conduit of information based on the questions asked by you, the business professionals in our community. Today, we have Earl Spurgeon, Director of Cloud Services, and Joshua Woods, Security and Identity Architect, joining us. Both are on the front line, helping companies stay connected. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey,
Thank
Tom,
you, Tom.
thanks for having us.
That in the past 3 weeks, a lot has changed about how we view the concept of business continuity in times of crisis, which leads us really to our first question. We were asked, we're a small company. I'm not sure we need a business continuity plan. What would you advise that person, or what would you say in that regard?
In the current environment, with people working from home, you have to have plans together of how you have those people coming in, how do you secure who's coming in and what processes. That's the beginning points of a business continuity plan. And it might not be a complete version, but at least it's a starting spot for the basics that you need to operate in this environment currently today.
Yeah, and this past 3 weeks has really highlighted that, keeping your business alive, keeping your business going with all the restrictions that were put in place, everything going on, people really found out how well prepared they were, or how they weren't prepared in this scenario.
And for now, we've probably figured out by this point how you're able to work remotely and happen to have things going. If we at least write those down and get started with it, when the next one of these issues pop up and the next situation happens, you now have something written, and it's just a matter of going down and walking through the process.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Are there any specific risks that you're seeing a lot of exposure to specifically today?
I think anytime you have more people working from home, you're gonna open your environment to more risks, especially when you're not prepared for it, when you don't have that continuity plan in place, and you're having to scramble and figure out how to keep things up and running. A lot of people don't, don't look at the security. They overlook it, or they take it for granted that it's going to work. And then all of a sudden, they're vulnerable to these attacks. And we've seen that multiple attacks have come out of the woodworks, trying to take advantage of the situation we're in. People working from their home machines, there's no insight into what they're running on that from a business perspective. Just a lot of that all has to do with the continuity plan. Security is a huge risk in a work from home scenario.
Okay. So, regardless of the size of the organization, how would you recommend someone get started with some sort of a business continuity plan just to be prepared for next time?
I think, go ahead, Earl.
Start with what you know today. What are you doing today? How are you working with it? Then bring a consultant in, help them fill in the spaces, the blanks that you maybe haven't thought about. Put those together and build out that plan to be a continuous and full business continuity plan.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to reach out to a consultant. You don't have to sign on for a full project or anything like that, but they're gonna have advice and little tips that you just haven't thought about. They've been in this business for years and have seen a lot of different scenarios and can help in a lot of different ways. So don't ever be afraid, no matter how small your business is, don't be afraid to reach out for help.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. On behalf of Moonshot Innovations, I want to thank our panelists and you, the business community, for your part in making the IT Resilience and Business Continuity Planning Series a useful tool for others that face similar challenges. For more information on programs, tools, and resources like virtual CIO services, please go to the resources section at 321moonshot.com. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe.